So last time I beat up a robot and got some kind of plaque, thought it might have been aluminum or something that might maybe indicate something that may have caused the dragons to disappear, maybe, who knows. This game's story is always pretty... Wait, what? What? It's been 8 months since the last episode? No, that couldn't possibly... Oh my god, it's June. Okay, let's just, hey, look, we're going to Toronto next. It's so chilly over here, and they got that volcano heat? Ugh. I don't know, I don't really feel like I'd be excited to live near a volcano, especially one that is close enough to actually heat up the town. Whatever. I would like to be in a town that has a famous Reuben, though. Not a guy named Reuben, but what are you gonna do? Clearly the next character that you gotta go meet. So, gonna be finally getting out of the little podunk town of Arx and getting into the big city of Toronto. Yes, Toronto. Which, by the way, is not cold because it's not that Toronto. You'd think that the localizers might have thought, hey, you know, that also happens to be the name of one of the most populous cities in Canada, but I don't know, I guess I can appreciate their commitment to accuracy. Town's called Toronto? Call it Toronto, cool. I mean, I think that if I was going to be any sort of like a professional or even wannabe professional type translator, it's like, I'm not going to change this. So yeah, everybody in town has something new to say as... Oh, yeah, great. Everybody in town has something new to say as you have completed yet another dungeon or, well, major event in the game, so might as well go around and talk to everybody. Roan and Reuben seem to be talk the town, along with Mysterious Cold. But it's definitely not coming from the very nearby volcano, which is just... Another thing I guess I can appreciate is the chutzpah that is required to live next to a volcano, but whatever. Either way, you're not going to be seeing Roan for quite a while. He's more of a late game type dude. Nah, Rubens is the real guy. And again, frankly, give me that. A bit of sauerkraut, you know, on the side. Throw on some of that Thousand Island dressing. I like a Reuben with Thousand Island dressing. It's good stuff. Hey, making a difference or something, I guess. I mean, you're the one that dug the tunnel in the first place. It's actually not that much longer. It's 2 episodes past this one, by the way. And that's 2 dungeons, really. I mean, this is just the 100% Toronto special because there's a lot of NPCs to talk to. Hope you like doing the old-fashioned, well, there's also, obviously, as with every area, sort of like prelude type area. But there's also going to be a lot of talking to NPCs in the town because we're going to go full-on Animal Crossing here and see how everybody's doing and what they got to say and learn about the deep lore of this. There's not that much lore. Yeah, I know, it's been 8 months. Had a lot of time to train, and by train, I mean accidentally lose all of the footage of this game and then rediscover that I accidentally shoved it all in my Dead Cells folder. Whoops. See, there we go. Avil Civilization is the proper name of the people from the site of Civilization, if you forgot. Or if you didn't watch the first 2 episodes, which I know that if you're watching this one, you probably didn't. I mean, look, here's the thing. I want to finish all of the series I start, so that sometimes might mean that there might be a little bit of a hiatus between them. Don't worry about it. Rain. Oh yeah, he somehow got engaged during the, like, 10 minutes that you knew him. Sure. Hey, Toronto seems like a nice place to go live. I can understand that. Sick burn. Ha! He deserves it. Wouldn't give me his cool purple cape. What are you, just hanging outside of town waiting to see if people are gonna talk about you? Let's get going. I don't even know why I have the light, sprite, fairy, whatever it's out here. Not like I need it when I'm outside. So, like I said, every single area you go to has a prelude area. This game is very predictable in how it's set up. You start at, pretty much you are told to go to some place. You start in your hub town, Arx for the first couple dungeons, then Toronto for the next 3 dungeons, actually, so that would actually be 3 parts. That's right. And then in between that, there's always some place you need to go to. Like going to the Tower of Light had that great, that area with the great music. Going to the Site of Civilization had the underground tunnels. And the road to Toronto has these weirdos who are really, really strong. Like, damn. And of course, the fact that the collision on these guys is maybe not, well, the collision on everything in this game is maybe not the best. Have to take off my speedrun cape, so try to actually, well, run away from these guys. And I don't even know why I'm using the boomerang here. Using something like the sword is much better. You get the knockback, you get the huge, ludicrously big sword swing, which, as I said before, is kind of the best way to actually hit enemies. They all still make the same stupid sound, though. They all die the same. And I still am getting quite a bit of money this time. I mean, this is actually, as unfortunate as it is, about the point in time where grinding in the game is not a bad idea. You're about to go into a new town, and that means new shop and new items to buy. Now, this is, again, Enix has learned something about making a proper RPG in the sense that you don't... Damn, that's so much health it takes. It's 3 pips each time? Jesus. Yes, Enix has learned something about not forcing you to buy all of your equipment by grinding for money. I'm looking at you, original Dragon Quest games. And yeah, much better. Much better option here. Like, you... Man, just spell it out for me here. Yeesh. But yeah, see, look at how much easier I am taking down these, I don't know, like 80s feathered hair guys, as far as I can tell. Still not entirely sure if those wolf guys are actually supposed to be wolf guys, or they're like, you know, the wolf men, or if they're just like wearing wolf skins on their hat, and the weird overhead perspective makes it a little difficult to see exactly what's going on. Either way, they sure picked a nice place to hang out. Although I do like the cloud cover, that looks really good. Take the experience. Fireball fairy's really helping out here. Yeah, cloud cover looks fantastic in this area. It's a nice little simple thing, but it does create kind of a cool mood here as well. Which kind of contrasts with the extremely ugly ground, which looks like... Well, first off, you can clearly see where all the tile bits are. And the other thing is that looks like what I would call, I don't know, a vomit tile. It's got that color and texture to it. Like, if you wanted to put that in a sleazy arcade to show that kids were not enjoying their latest section of Polybius, that's the sort of color scheme I would be using. Ugh. Music is alright, though. And enemies are as irritating and at one time extremely threatening, but also at the same time extremely simple to take care of as ever. Oh, and that's it. Welcome to Toronto, baby. You can already see that it is a lot nicer than Arx. You do have big walls, you do have big fancy houses, paved streets. How about that? Ramus. And also, I think that unlike the other times to say goblin, they actually mean goblin and not like yokai this time. Yeah, it is nicer, but it also kind of feels like very similar to Arx. I at least appreciate them trying to make it a little bit different, even though, yeah, that would say, if you rush through that area, that might be like a 5-minute walk or so to get through the entire thing. Hey, Cashian's already here. Great stuff. Well, yeah, do you think that we might be fighting Ramus the Goblin? What an extremely specific... Oh, Monster Hunter! Let me go get my great sword, and I don't know anything about Monster Hunter. My cat friend? That's what they're called, right? Cat friends? Whatever, anyway. Yeah, this is supposed to be a hotel. Not too many visitors here, probably due to the extreme amount of monsters around. But hey, at least you get Meister, the Jade salesman. So if you miss any of the Jade, they're here. I mean, like I think I was saying when I was on the road to Toronto there, but didn't actually end up saying, hey, it's just like 8 months ago. Yeah, Enix usually puts all the stuff in dungeons now rather than making you buy everything, so that's nice. But at the same time, you know, they still have the option to buy anything if you missed it in the dungeon, which I usually do because I maybe found, like, what, a single secret area, and that's usually where you find the special Jades and whatever. Of course, Jades kind of being one of the cruxes of mechanics in this game is extremely expensive. So there's that grinding I was talking about. It's coming. There are some good places for it. Man. I hate grinding. Okay, I don't actually hate grinding all that much. I mean, I have, like, fully beaten Ginormo's Sword before. And 2 Disgaea games, but I also got all Million Roses. I think this is all stuff I've said in Dead Cells episodes before. Got all the Million Roses in Katamari Damacy 2. But at the same time, this game is not very satisfying or fun to grind in because you know. And speaking of which, hey, an arena, it's a thing. Put the Jamaican flag colors on that door. I think I might actually, let me look that up real quick. Again, this was recorded like 10 months ago, so I got the time to... So this is all post-commentary, no question. Mushrooms. Have I seen mushrooms yet? Well, power capsules are definitely useful. I mean, it's just a temporary buff, but yeah. Temporary buff doesn't... Like, just pop it before you have any difficult fights. Straight up. Here, let me look this up. Jamaican... Oh, no, I thought that was... It's black, yellow, and green. I thought it was red, yellow, and green. Alright, never mind then. Still, I mean, it's a lot more colorful looking than... Anglo-Jamaican flag. That's what it looks like. There we go. I was right the entire time, as it turns out. But yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen mushrooms yet. Those are the next upgrade, the next item for upgrade, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna want to use replace all of your apples with those. Throw all your apples out. It's all about mushrooms these days. Because apparently we're playing Mario here. Bone Shield. And when you want to send enemies to the Bone Zone. But yeah, this is all stuff that's pretty good. But 47k is not very good. I have 6,000 gold right now. I'll never forget you. This is... I love that. I love that. It is the most, like, sincere I think I've ever heard a shopkeeper be. Ooh, gold swords. Look at that. I'm making offensive motions with my hand. You can't see that. Chuckler. Ah, it got me. The name. Chuckler. Also, that was being sold by the stonemasons. Interesting. Do I sense a conspiracy? No, because I don't think anybody's cared about that in, like, 5 decades. So yeah, everything's way too expensive. Gonna have to be, like, definitely saving up for the next shop here for pretty much everything. What? Okay. That was... Rain, gotta tell ya. That feels like that might have been changed from I'm going to kill that motherfucker. Oh, Vanessa, always getting kidnapped. Oh, you. Yeah, you're telling me. That's actually also a good point. Well, at least Vanessa's mom and dad can have some sense, unlike everybody else in this game. And there's me, who's just a silent main protagonist. Ah, well, Fancy Dan. Someday somebody's gonna listen to you. Nah, I'm kidding. Nobody's ever gonna listen to you. You are literally just the default nothing character of any game I play. Take that. So anyway, yeah, Ramus. That's gonna be the next boss. I mean, it's set in stone at this point, but... What do you, like, did you, like, shove it full of haunches of meat or something? Why would they attack the library first? Are you being attacked by termites? Oh, hey, here we go. Rubens. I was looking for this guy. I mean, this is the... Oh. Yes. All right. Well, I mean, I guess. Oh, God. Why do I have to name every single one of these? I don't have names for them. See? That's the extent of my creativity. I don't even remember which one this is. And certainly naming it that will not make it confusing at all to remember what exactly it does. It's not too bad, though. It is a restores life over time. So you gotta kind of... if you wanted to just slam on the fast forward button on your emulator, I mean, I have a physical copy. I would never steal this game. It could be useful, but other than that, probably a little bit more useful than a modicum of extra defense, certainly. Or maybe. I don't know. Also, it looks like a proper fairy. It's like a... reminds me a lot of, what? I want to say... Symphony of the Night had a very similar sort of character. Is this the... No, this is a... Oh yeah, these are like the witches or something. I think it's right above this area is the arena proper. I don't know if I would just like try... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wait. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? But I was the one that drank the potion. What? Yeah, that translates really well into English. What? Alright, there's a lot of stuff to unpack there. I guess I'll say this, if that sort of stuff happened a lot more in the game, like, if it just got super weird like this, I would probably enjoy this game a lot more. Like, man, what the hell? Why did he... So pretty much you guys had no idea what, and you just offered it? I mean, I guess it was my fault for taking it, but why did it affect you? Also, did I just fall straight forward? Did I just fall head first into an anime? Are you all about to go fight crime as magical girls or something? I don't... Never see that happen in a Zelda game. Actually, you might. I don't know. It happen like Oracle of Ages or Seasons. That sounds like something Maple would get into. Or maybe the Twin Rova. Why not? Either way, there's more inns to check out. Oh, man. And this one actually has people in it. Wow, what an incredibly necessary... Well, what are they gonna name, but they don't? Are you guys also Fancy Dans? Yeah, I can tell by the way you're wearing full plate armor. Droog. I like the name Droog. Yeah, I saw it. It's a giant statue of like some kind of imp or goblin or whatever. Probably goblin, considering the game I'm playing. Enix? Enix, do you want to explain that? Whatever, anyway. Recession. We got real life. What sort of real life economic stuff are you bringing into this game about a dude trying to find dragons? Was that like censored word or something? Yeah, you think there might be some sort of connection between an ice castle buried under a thing and the clear boss that I'm about to go fight? Ah, man. It is... I mean, but... I mean, there you already had... No, it's like, okay, so the next dungeon is the Ice Castle. The next boss is going to be Ramus. And the next... Well, yeah, I know. Found that out already. So I'm going east to the Barren Land. And then the Barren Land will lead into the Ice Castle. And the Ice Castle will lead me directly to Ramus. Ramus. What about vaguely Russian-sounding names? Okay. I mean, you sure? I don't know. People like me watch. I'm sorry. That is... Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is something that I would not... You know, I can say that because this is a stupid internet television show made by an idiot. Scientific Magic. Yeah, nice. Like, but that was a weird thing. This game is weird sometimes. Between that and the magic... I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, there's like the two most powerful spells in the game. Brought to you by Scientific American Magician. Localized entirely within this tiny inn room. Like the regular library is more comprehensive than that. I guess it says something that in the world of Brainlord, they actually, you know, really value non-magical learning. Yeah, I can understand that. Can't be helped, who you say. Okay. You think that Ramus is Ramus? I don't know if that might be Ramus. It might be a different Ramus. The Ramus we're talking about. You know, it might be Ramus Johnson, the guy who lives down the street. Always playing around with his ice maker. Fools! Dragons don't exist. Legend. Like goblins. And robots. Okay, this game, you can't just keep stepping over the things that I'm saying. I mean, you're just sitting next to the table, so it doesn't look like you're that busy. I don't know, maybe you're chopping vegetables or something. Okay. I, too, keep beds in my pantry. Why not? What if I eat an entire jar of peanut butter and I need to just lie down and feel terrible for a while? So I get on your comfy bed there. I can't, like, bring a cot into the pantry. That's ridiculous. That's a really good deal. Oh, I guess maybe these are apartment buildings or something. Still not... I don't know. Everybody always looking for monster hunters. So what do you guys got? Yes. And, oh, apparently that is actually true. Alright then. Cool. Yeah. It's the entire crux of the game. Where the dragons be? Still not clear. Still not fine. Yeah, ghosts. Whatever. Also, I mostly just died to them. And bypassed a lot of them too. I guess there was that one wizard in there. Maybe he was a ghost? Ghost of science? I mean, as we learned from the magazine, science and magic are not all that different, all things considered, in this world or something. Who cares? Again, a weirdly realistic note for this high fantasy Dungeons and Dragons pastiche. What are you gonna do? Alright, let's go check out the arena. The arena is exactly what you think it is. I mean, it is a bit larger of an area compared to most. Yes, I've heard of it. Okay. So, apparently... used to be a lock mason. Alright then. Well, I mean, he balances it out by having the nicest person ever just... you know, standing next to him. Okay. You talking my language, man. Making money. But yeah, the arena is basically exactly what you expect it is. You go into middle there and fight. Or was it like a... God, I'm trying to even remember what it was like. I'm pretty sure that you can go fight in there, but I don't remember. 7-to-1 odds, come on. But you can also do this sort of like... watch AI poorly attack each other. With these clearly like debug style statuses. Oh man. Come on, Bagaug. Bagaug. Well, 7-to-1 odds. Hey, it's a good card. Come on. No, look, man, I'm not into betting games. I'm never into minigames in games. I don't like minigames in games. I didn't play Dice Poker in Witcher, or Gwent in Witcher, or any of the other Witcher stuff. I didn't do, like, the Yahtzee thing in Suikoden. I didn't play Triple Triad. I actually beat up Midgar Zolom rather than having to do anything with Chocobos in Final Fantasy VII. Because no, you are not making me do stupid minigames. Look, I'm playing a real game here. I'm not here to play a minigame. That's dumb. Yeah, I say. I don't care if you say Triple Triad was the best part of the game. I don't care. At all. Period. I'm not doing your snowboarding minigames. Can I have it? Well, it means all the way back to... well, is it stonemasons and other guys or whatever? Gotta prep up for this next area and all that. There we go. Jeez. Again, what is with the tax forms? Burnable garbage? Like, I don't even. Recessions? But yeah, you're not supposed to talk to him across the counter. You're supposed to talk to him behind the counter. And then hopefully I will get enough money to be able to actually do something. Why do I need a duplicate of that? Because it's what it's called. Also, compared to most of the keys in the game, pretty normal looking. Kind of boring. I mean, if there's nothing else this game prides itself on is its unique looking keys. Come on. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I was right. You do actually fight in the arena. Again, recorded 10 months ago. Anyway. Oh, come on, dude. The largest building in town. All right, whatever. Yeah, we gotta keep our blood sport legit. What? This game sometimes. Again, I don't even... It's just like the start of the game. What is that? What are you even talking about? It's something supposed to... The rough and tough. And now the fanciest. If I so choose to do it. Which I won't. Oh, thank God. How old is Cashian supposed to be? I thought it said Dr. Hirai. Dark Hirai. Why not? Also, wait, I could tell that guy if there were monsters coming in from the... Again, game getting a little too real. Yeah, because, you know, if you're making a lot of money, you take bumps, of course. I was given express permission to fight in here. Whatever. But yeah, I was asked if there were monsters coming from the Barren Lands, but I don't get to tell somebody who my favorite monster is that's fighting, even though I don't care. It's Bogog. Didn't you see him? Didn't you see him get totally murdered? I mean, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, but he's still my favorite. I'm not a Fairweather fan. Bogog will get him next time. Anyway, get into the freaking room here. Not even gonna screw around. I mean, fighting the arena, nah. We can easily advance the story. That will also do it. Oh, you can tell it's getting serious by the music. Sorry, keep waiting. Okay. Ah, man. Yes. We were all there. We were all there, and you got to see me beat up a giant cockroach. It was great stuff, great stuff. Okay, so the Fairy Queen is perhaps not the nicest guy. Girl. Queen. Yes, the Barren Lands, as they said. The Ice Castle under the Barren Lands, yes. Look, this is all stuff that I put together in about 5 seconds here. No, it's already blocked off, you idiot. Like, can we just... Look, man, I can take care of this. I have done this 2 times already, and kind of technically third, because this will be the 3rd episode, but whatever. Oh, I can help out. I have like 50 of those in my inventory right now. Bits of lore that never come up later. Sure, why not? Ferris! You can just do that, eh? Alright then. So, yeah, they tell you that it's over in the east and that you gotta go through an ice wall and everything. Oh, no, it's just a portal. Just made a portal. I get the feeling that they might have skimped out a little bit on the start of this chapter, to say the least. Would you say their brain? In their preparations for lordship, perhaps? Yeah, kidnapping, you know. It's not a crime to kidnap somebody. Shut up! Varnus, what are you even? And yeah, you can just leave. Nah, screw that. Screw the story. I don't need to go do no story. But yeah, there is the matter of doing the old the silver plate. I've gone to the arena. I can always go check out the library, which is on the cusp of being destroyed as we speak, apparently. And see what the next part of this before I get on with the whole thing, because oh boy, that next, you moron. So yeah, not quite yet. You do actually have to go beat the Ice Castle, and it is a biggin. So it's getting this kind of like exposition out of the way would have been nice, but I mean, whatever. It's what? What is this? What is this game? Again, if this game was like just turn the silliness up to like 1,000,000. It would probably be a Stone Cold classic rather than kind of an obscure weirdo sort of title. Platinum. Demon King, you say? Yeah, here we're getting the big lore dump of the game. Which, you know, while my all of my internal organs are liquefying due to the poison that I ingested from books. So silly, what the hell? Eh, I was summoning the goblins. Now that's definitely supposed to be okay. Ramus. In the desert. Yeah, it's like, I didn't need to know that. Poisoned. Oh, come on! I'm poisoned. Double poison. Yeah, sure. And to think that one guy said it was they fell due to too much too much magic. Was it too much technology? I don't know. That's pretty hardcore. You just the spell is actually just throwing one of those little silica gel packets into their mouth. Those are those pig dudes, the guys that are basically moblins. Yeah, balls, why not? Oh, wait, no, that is actually different. But yeah, there you get to learn a little bit about the Oak civilization. They're rock-eating weirdos. Like, they don't care about the lore in this game. Let's go with that. Oh boy. Arx, Toronto, the rest of the world, whatever. Okay. There are no dwarves in the game. That fairies only exist in jade form. And apparently fairy balls, which it talks about? I don't know. Okay, that was super useful. Thanks, guys. Ridiculous. They use a lot of robots. There. Told you everything you need to know. Yeah, we're on Arx, including the village of Arx. Like, come on. This reminds me a lot of old school Warcraft, where you're not entirely sure if Azeroth was the country or the world, and it was the world, as we find out later. Again, Sir not appearing in this film. Which pretty much cover everything. Dark World, huh? That sounds familiar. Dark World. It's the best. That is... You'd think that they would be struck with tornadoes like every second of every day, but fantasy geography. Oh, ridiculous. Oh, you're telling me where the dragons be. Yeah, I rhyme. And yeah, no more lore. Alright, get off the Barren Lands while he takes a sweet time sipping tea and stuff. So, Barren Lands, much like the road to Toronto goes to the Toronto, the caves, etc., etc., the Barren Land is a big old desert leading up to the Ice Castle, which is obviously the next dungeon. Why am I still poisoned? Well, I guess I'm not gonna get poisoned from the freaking scorpions now, but that's not really the sort of trade-off that I wanted to make. Anyway, yeah, the Barren Lands are a big barren desert, as you would expect. They got those big worm things coming out of the sand. Again, a lot like Zelda 2, as it's saying. Got little tornadoes that push you around a whole lot. A unique little track here, and you know, it's just weird that the entire architecture is not much of anything. Like, up until this point, there was a lot of stuff in here, and obviously the tornadoes are not too effective. In fact, it just seems to be like a large open circle. There's not anything going on here. Weird. Oh, that's because that was it. Yeah, that was the entire thing. Hope you enjoyed the Barren Lands, because that was the entirety of the Barren Lands, and you're never gonna see it again. Next time, Ice Castle!